Come.
Okay. Next POI for the tier list is the Burganeer. It's a tier 3 POI. It is actually a new POI, I think, with this update. I shouldn't say I think, it is. So, pretty cool one. I've done it a couple times. I like it a lot. Stop. I think it's one of the cooler new POIs. I also do love how you can kind of tell, based off how creative a POI is, you can tell, like, how old it is. This one's pretty creative, and it's brand new, so you can kind of tell. Off rip, I'm just gonna tell you now. Oh, hi. You get a ton of leather from all of these shares. So I figured I'd start with that immediately. When it comes to leather collection early game, just... What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Fat ass, you don't need a burger, okay? You need to go on a diet. Anyways, this is a lot of leather. Okay, you're gonna get like 40 leather from this place. You get 1 per chair with an axe. So I mean, like, you're probably gonna get like 40, 50 leather from this off rip. So that's great, especially if you're trying to craft your own armor early game. It's a good place to be. To get past this point, you can either come in here, this little section with a little bit of a extra loot spots, but if you actually want to get through this building, you gotta kind of go on the playset, which I actually like a lot. I think it's kind of cool. Have to actually go on the playset, you know, look around. I don't know why there's pedophiles in the playset, but I mean, you know what? It's not my choice. So go around. There's some leather bags and stuff that you can kind of just go through and have fun with. There's a chest. This sometimes does have stuff in it. Ooh, yep, watch out for that breaking down. I'm an adult. I'm too big for this. I shouldn't be on this. Alright, you come up to the roof. Got a little bit of a roof exploration. Got the little burger symbol right there, the ship right there, which is kind of cool. It is a tier 3, so it's not super difficult. I'm just gonna quickly jump around, try to trigger the zombies to spawn. There is 2 drop points. You may be wondering, why is there 2 drop points? Well, simply put, there is 1 drop point right here. This is the bonus one. It's not the one you actually need to do to continue with the POI. It is a little bonus, you know, extra loot spot, which is really cool. Has a wall safe, you know, gun bags, you know, some bullets. So off rip, this makes me really like this POI. Potentially, you know, some books or stuff in there. Off the start, I really like it because it's creative. You know, this is a really fun one to do. And it has an extra loot spot. I mean, like, how many tier 3s actually have extra loot sections where you can just go for it for loot and nothing else? Not many. There aren't many. So I like this one a lot. This is the real way you're supposed to go down. Be careful for these guys. They're gonna come from your left when you come down. Yeah, you know, tons of toilets if you want to get some free murky water early game. Just break that. Some zombies outside that aren't part of the POI. Yeah, they broke in from here. Yeah, okay, well. Gotta come in through here. Button to open the door. Whoa! Stop it. You know, trash can. They'll drop from the roof, apparently, so be careful. Then you're going into the kitchen, which will have a couple zombies, not too many. You know, can have seeds of some kind or some wood. You don't really need wood. I'm gonna break that open because I don't care. It's wood. Sorry. Leave me alone. Got a free food crate. Really nice. You know, some places to get some electrical parts and mechanical parts. You can break that down. You can break all this down. You can get some electrical parts from here, electrical parts there, you know. Some good resources. For a tier 3, you're getting a lot. Then you come over here, come through the vent. You're now in the main kitchen. Oven, press that to open up if you'd like. You got a little bit of meds if you're lucky. Got the main kitchen area with some bags. Get some clay from it. I need clay actually, so I'm taking it, but got some coolers with some, you know, murky water. Maybe, you know, a coffee or something if you're lucky. You can also get some cornmeal. So if you're or a pot. If you don't have a pot yet, you just quickly come into here, snag that, and leave. Good for some early game stuff, so you don't have to look for it. But once you get through there, we are now, looks like we're at the front. We're behind that gate at the front. This opens up to the main area, which has a little, you know, stage. I think it's a stage. I don't think it's a play area. I think it's a stage for, like, performances. This is where all the zombies spawn. Just gonna trigger them real quick. Keep in mind, I'm on day 62 in the wasteland biome. So don't think that, like, you know, oh, you're gonna always fight irradiated here. Odds are you're not. Odds are they're gonna be normal ass zombies. Okay. Okay. And then yeah, then you open this little key rack here and you're out. You're free to go. So end loot. Same as all other end loots. It's a tier 3, so you're gonna get 3 crates with the tier 3 chest. Which is pretty good. It's a fun one in my opinion. It's definitely one of the more fun POIs to raid. Also is one of the more unique ones to raid. Don't miss this gun bag, by the way, or this pile of ammo over here. Just in case if you do, don't miss it. It's a good one. So, how am I gonna rate this? Well, number 1, we're gonna go off creativity. S. I'm giving creativity S here. There are not many tier 3s that are this creative. If you want me to be just 100% honest with you. Most tier 3s are pretty bland and boring. This one's actually really kind of nice. And also you get a little bit of a purse up here for a little sneaky reward as well. This one's fun. I like this one a lot. This is probably one of my more favorite tier 3 POIs. Also, you get a ton of resources from the TVs to break down for electrical parts, from the kitchen area for the pots and the food. You can get more mechanical and electrical parts in here, right? You get a ton of murky water. It's pretty much anything you could ask for in a POI. They're finally breaking through this. Let me help this guy out real quick. Knock it off. And creativity-wise, it's just really good. So, how did you not die? How are you not dead? All right, hold up. We need to have a talk, dude. Stop. Let me clear these out before I give my actual rating. Sorry, they're just annoying me. And also, there's all the cars here, kind of like the Carl's cars that we did that one time. Get some cars here as well for some metal. Okay, so the overall rating. For the creative side of it, I would put it at S tier. I love the creativeness of it. From a loot aspect of it, I would say it's a solid, like, A. Leather, get an early cooking pot, tons of electrical and mechanical parts if you have a wrench of some kind, and you get a ton of good loot. It's just, loot-wise, it's pretty damn good. Horde base-wise, that is the one thing that it could be good. It could be. What I will say is, there are 2 ways up that you'll have to break down, right? You'll have to come over here to the first entrance that you're normally taking, which is this one. You either have to break the playset down, or you'll have to, like, patch up this wall really heavily with steel. In other words, you're gonna have to break the playset down, which kind of sucks. If I'm gonna make a base, I would keep this. I'd want to keep this. Or your other option, you'd have to break this down, which is not that bad. I'd break this. And then once I break that, you'd essentially want to put the horde base somewhere far away, like maybe over here. If you want to have a little bit of, like, I guess, role-playing fun, you could have it up here. Oh, look, free spoil trash. You could maybe, you know, like, put the fighting position right here and have a ramp coming up to the ship, you know, and have some fun with that. So horde base-wise, I'd probably give it, like, a B. You know, it's not a bad tier 3 to have a horde base. I mean, it's not the first choice I would choose, but it's a cool one. It's a pretty cool one that you could probably have some fun with if you're creative. So, creativity, S, loot, A, horde base, B. I'm going to, and this might shock some people, I'll put S. I'll put at S. I really like the Burgundy. I think the Fun Pimps really cooked with this one. I think for a tier 3, if you're expecting more than this one, then I think you're losing your mind. I think you just are crazy. But I really love this tier 3. I think it's really fun. It's not hard. It's creative. Great loot. Great resources. Could be a good horde base if you can figure it out. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I have to give it S, because if I gave it anything lower, like, I think it would be unfair. Like, I can't put it on the same level as Seymour's Bank. I think it's better than Seymour's Bank. So it has to be S. Has to be. No questions asked. It has to be an S tier. I think they kind of cooked with this one. I think if the Fun Pimps continue churning out bangers like this POI, I think 7 days is going to be really fun. I think it's going to be leagues more fun than it already is. Here we are. This is Seedy Manor. Tier 4 POI. Off rip, you're going to have some zombies outside. Oh my god, stop. Thank you. Got a few zombies outside, goddamn. Oh my lord, that is a lot of zombies. Okay, I don't know how many of these are part of the POI and aren't, but just, you know, keep your head on a swivel for zombies in this outside area. There's several. Stop. So, off rip. It has a few buildings. I believe you get automatic access to the side ones. Yeah, I've done this before. Okay. So I have done this one before. In here, you know, you got a little bit of a produce basket, so if you want to try and get some seeds, you can. Get some bones and guts. Can you knock it off? Also got some graves here you could probably dig up. I'm not digging up graves again for the 5th time. We've done that several playthroughs. Noose. So, you know, if you want to kill yourself after how horrible this looks, I'm not going to stop you, but, I mean, I don't condone suicide, so do not do that, please. Thank you. Anyway, so I will stop you, actually. I believe this is the entrance. Come in on the first floor here. Start off in the kitchen. Free small pile of food, so you know what? And free hunting knife, so, I mean, like, you know what? If you can get past those beginning zombies and quickly run in here and grab the food, good for you. You got some free food. It so far seems kind of just like a generic house. Got a little office in here. Basic necessities. Looks wise, I'm not loving it. It's also a very tight-knit building, so close range is probably going to be your best friend. If you have a shotgun, I would probably just advise you to bring it. Awesome. I love when my shotgun is so strong it breaks the floor. Did I kill him or did he fall down? He's dead. Good. Yeah, I strongly recommend a close quarters weapon. You are going to be fighting in close quarters the entire time. A couple more bookshelves. Okay, I think you're glitched because you're not healing me when you use that. It's fine. I'll just heal myself. Hi. Goodbye. Medicine cabinet. That's silver lining, I suppose. And then this leads you up to the rooftop here. Connected to here with several irradiated zombies and burned zombies alike, so be very cautious. God damn it, he fell in. Yeah, just be careful when you're looking at the ground. You may break the floor and then they die. Stop. Okay. I'm only like, this is probably the quickest tier 4 I've ever done. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I fucking hate it. Can I be honest with y'all? I fucking hate this. This is terrible. What is this? I'm on fire now. God damn it. Okay, I'm no longer on fire. Thank you. It's just bad. Chad, this is just a really bad tier 4. What is this? I mean, if you're not looking for anything difficult, then sure. But I mean, it literally only has 2 crates and a tier 4 loot. That's how easy this is. So, unless you're like just looking for a really quick fix, this is kind of terrible. Let me drop this, scrap that. Okay. But yeah, overall this is really bad. I would argue this is probably one of the worst tier 4s I've ever done. I can't believe I'm saying this. This might be worse than the Mortician's house. It is not good. Can you stop breaking, please, and just let me open this goddamn chest? Thank you. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Anything I can empty in here? Drop that. Don't need hop seeds. Don't need 3 cloth. Okay, good, we're empty. Alright, so, overall, let's do an overall rating of Seedy Manor. If you are doing a very, very, very specific role-playing playthrough, then sure. This one's kind of fine, you know? It seems a little fun, a little bit of a hoo-ha. Have a little good old gay old time, as they say. No one says gay old time anymore. I don't know why. It's kind of a cool phrase, though. Anyways, I don't like this. I don't like this manor. I don't like this. Looks-wise, like, the creativity is there. I mean, it's you know, it's Haunted House. If you guys have seen the hit animated movie Haunted House. Is it Haunted House? Let's see. Haunted House movie. That's not the movie I was thinking of. Cartoon. Monster House. Okay. If you like the hit movie Monster House from 2006 or whatever the fuck it said, this is your base. It's great. It looks like it. It's bad in every other way. I mean, it has a ton of zombies out here. They just threw zombies onto a tier 3 POI, added a tier 4 end loot, and was like, alright, it's a tier 4. That's all they kind of did. I'm not saying this isn't a good experiment, so they can get better at making tier 4 POIs that aren't literally just underground bases. I would like them to continue trying that, because going underground for every tier 4 is kind of fucking annoying. But this is just not it. Creativity, I would probably give it, at best, a C, just to be generous. If you're trying to go for that creepy aesthetic. A loot F. Horde base, I would say F. I mean, maybe D at best. It's bad. It's bad. It's F. The entire base is F.